Understanding the role of the alternator. An alternator is a critical component in your vehicle's electrical system. It is responsible for generating electricity to power all the electrical components in your car, including lights, radio, and other accessories. Additionally, it charges the battery to ensure that it remains fully charged while the engine is running. How does an alternator work? Engine-driven. The alternator is driven by a belt connected to the crankshaft of the engine. As the engine runs, the alternator spins, generating electricity. Inside the alternator, there are electromagnets and a rotating armature. When the alternator spins, it creates an electromagnetic field. This field induces an electric current in the armature windings, which produces alternating current AC. Rectification. The AC generated by the alternator is converted into direct current DC through a set of diodes called the rectifier. This DC current is then used to power the vehicle's electrical systems and charge the battery. Regulation. The voltage regulator ensures that the alternator produces the correct amount of electricity. If the battery is low or if more power is needed, the alternator increases its output. Conversely, if the battery is fully charged, the alternator reduces its output to avoid overcharging. Why is the alternator important? Battery charging. Without the alternator, the battery would eventually drain, leaving you stranded with a dead battery. Powering electrical systems. The alternator provides the necessary power to keep all the electrical systems in your car running smoothly, ensuring that lights, dashboard displays, and other electronic components function properly. Preventing overheating. By regulating the charging process, the alternator helps prevent overcharging, which can damage the battery and other electrical components. Common signs of alternator problems. Dim or flickering lights. If the alternator isn't producing enough power, the headlights and interior lights may dim or flicker. Battery warning light. A warning light on the dashboard indicating a problem with the battery or electrical system often points to an issue with the alternator. Strange noises. You might hear grinding or whining noises coming from the front of the engine, which could indicate a failing alternator bearing. Dead battery. While a dead battery can also be caused by other issues, a failing alternator is a common culprit. If your car won't start after driving, it could be due to an alternator that isn't charging the battery adequately. Electrical failures. If multiple electrical components fail simultaneously, it could be a sign that the alternator isn't providing sufficient power. Troubleshooting and maintenance. Check belts. Ensure that the belt connecting the alternator to the engine is tight and in good condition. A loose or worn belt can cause the alternator to malfunction. Inspect diodes. The diodes inside the alternator convert AC to DC. If these fail, the alternator won't produce enough power. Testing the alternator with a multimeter can help diagnose this issue. Replace as needed. If your alternator is failing, it's important to replace it promptly. Ignoring the problem can lead to more significant and costly repairs down the line. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.